system, everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the system, everyone's a victim.
Officer Jackass here with the Tyrannical Police Department. How can I help you? Huh? You're saying one of our officers brutalized and tased and maced a Down syndrome guy? Kid? What? I don't believe you. Yeah. If it did happen, which still I don't believe you, but if it did happen, maybe the officer gave him orders and he didn't listen, right? So it doesn't matter what condition you have out there. I don't care if it's Down syndrome to bipolar, wheelchair, it doesn't matter what you're in. If you don't listen to what we say, it's gonna go down, bud.
We have new details on a developing story that Team 10 broke on Twitter. The county has agreed to pay the family of a man with Down syndrome $1 million. Antonio Martinez was beaten, pepper sprayed, and arrested by a sheriff's deputy while walking home in Vista.
Well, Team 10 troubleshooter Kristen Severance talked to the family just today. And Kristen, you tell us they would have actually settled for less in this case.
The family told me this was never about money. They've always wanted this man, Deputy Jeffrey Guy, fired. Well, he still works for the sheriff's department, and we're still paying him. Antonio Martinez's family says once Tony starts a job, he won't stop until the entire thing is done. One of his daily jobs, cleaning the trays at the family bakery.
Oh yeah, he's very good.
That's Tony's dad and boss, Francisco.
He's very nice boy. I love my son.
I hope you come visit me someday, okay?
Yeah.
Another daily task for Tony, walking 3 blocks to the family business to help clean up with his sisters.
How many times a day do you come up to the bakery?
4 times.
4 times?
Yeah.
Wow.
Tony is walking that route with his attorney, Jude Basil, here. But he was alone in December 2012 when Deputy Jeffrey Guy told him to stop. Tony, who functions as a 7-year-old, kept going. The deputy pepper sprayed, hit, and arrested him, then charged him with resisting arrest. The county just settled with the family for $1 million.
I have mixed feelings.
Because what the family wanted most changes at the department. They would have settled more than a year ago if the department apologized, handed over their policy on dealing with the developmentally disabled, and had Deputy Guy volunteer with the Special Olympics.
They absolutely refused to do those things. And I made it clear up front, if they would agree to those 3 things, that the financial terms would be worked out. And frankly, it would be worked out for a couple $100,000.
The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by the inequities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men.
Where an employee violates state law, violates federal law, violates company standards, and then injures a vulnerable person and costs the company $1 million. What would happen in private industry? They'd be gone. They'd be fired.
Just how much money are we paying to employ Deputy Jeffrey Guy, a deputy who pepper sprayed a man with Down syndrome during his probationary period with the department? According to the website Transparent California, the year after the Martinez incident, we paid Guy $142,000.
No,
in regular
God,
pay,
please, no,
overtime,
no,
and benefits.
no!
There's the $1 million settlement. And then the experts hired by the defense, a police procedures expert, psychologist, then a second, unrelated case filed against the county and that same deputy over use of force and wrongful arrest.
You want to talk about government waste, refusing to change, refusing to do what's right, and costing taxpayers millions.
I reached out to the sheriff's department, still no response. Now, another stipulation of this settlement, the family and attorney get to meet one-on-one with Sheriff Bill Gore.
Yeah, boy.
You're putting my job and my safety at risk because what you're doing is you're widening the gap between public trust and law enforcement officers.
The number of arrested Bexar County deputies climbed again to 17 this year and 2 this week.
You think I'm playing, bro? Huh?
But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 law enforcement officers, all for a man with a camera.
No, he's no threat. Hold your fire.
What about him?
Not this time. Believe me, there's a much bigger threat to the men in blue.
A lot of police brutality cases.
That's him! Kill the bastard with the video camera! Get him!
Our power that we hold as law enforcement officers i.e. the American people.
What was it like being married to a police officer?
I'm super excited. It was really tough. It was fun. I enjoyed it. It was definitely a different ballgame, but I had a blast, so thank you.
I got my rights to do anything I want to do. I'm a police officer. You don't have the right.
In Colorado, many law enforcement leaders say some officers are quitting and specifically citing the qualified immunity ban as one of the reasons why.
There has not been some rash of frivolous lawsuits brought. In fact, the sky hasn't fallen at all.
Mari Newman is a civil rights attorney representing the family of Elijah McClain.
If there are officers who don't want to continue to work in law enforcement because they'll be accountable for their actions, those are not officers we need.